So what is up, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Am I Meta with Gemma. We're going to tackle a couple matches and pretty much discuss her nerf day and give you my honest opinion. In all honesty, Gemma just doesn't feel like she used to anymore. Gemma's definitely tinkering with even my epic tier list that I always put her on it. She was always good. She always had her fancy combos, so on and so forth. So, believe it or not, with this nerf, it actually did kill her a lot, believe it or not. That 5 is such a bitch to play with when it comes to playing with Gemma in general. After some further testing, I just feel like what Gemma used to have is now gone. And now just begs the question is so where do you go from here for Gemma? And that's pretty much the theory of maybe you might have to invest in a 3-cost shield just so you can profit more of Gemma's attacks now, because Gemma needs a shield assist, but the shield assist costs 4. It's actually tankering with her EP now. Because of Ice Mode going to 5, it legit lost a lot of mobility as a move for combos and etc. There's just a lot more things to it. She went from that nice little S I gave her down to a B-, believe it or not. And that says a lot. I'll tell you that much. It says a lot. Usually when I tell characters like that, it hurts me more than anything. Because, I don't like hurting my characters, but Gemma definitely got hurt in this ladder update of things. Definitely lost some playability here. Believe it or not, I am legit back in Silver League after just trying to get this video done and pretty much just came to the conclusion of this character in general that Gemma had her time. Now she's kind of down in the B, so she's a little bit put to rest for what the ladder had to offer for her. Well, people use her for the direct aim, of course, but now Gemma doesn't really have a lot of moves that she can go off of. With Ice Mode going to 5, there's just too much backlash on all of her moves that nothing's really going to connect anymore, because you have to wait a long time before the freeze even ends up disappearing, and then you got other things going on for this character. So with Gemma just being Gemma things, is just not her day anymore. It's the time for Silver does kind of come to a close where she's playable to an extent. It's just there's so many things. I wasted 5, now I had to waste that, and that's the whole point of Ice Mode. Ice Mode being 4 made her busted, but you could have just made Cyclone a 5 and then tinkered with that. I just think the wrong EP went on the wrong move. I say this because, listen, if the Ice Move was still 4 and the Cyclone's 5, would anything really change? Not really, but at least if you spent the 5, you were able to combo it correctly with the Ice Mode. I feel like you could have just kept her balanced with 5 on Cyclone versus 5 on Ice Mode. And Ice Mode, I get it. Ice Mode's the thing that starts everything. It starts the combo adjustments. It does this. It does that. And, I get that. But I feel like with Energy Mode being a really big backlash for this character in general, they could have at least kind of gave her that edge with Ice Mode still being a 4 and just made Cyclone the 5. That's all they really had to change up. Ice Mode going to 5, I really feel just ruins a lot of this character's tech that, I've been, that's been always tinkered with in this game. Is that 5 tinkering? Yes, because now you're at 0 energy where you could have been plussing 1 energy, but it does become a situation where it's still not helping Gemma in her case study here. So that's my other issue. Honestly, I do feel bad for Gemma. Obviously, you gotta... there's always work to put into a character, but, I tackled most of my options with her, and in the conclusion, I just feel like she just might need a 3-cost shield assist to kind of still be playable, because a 4 doesn't help her case. It's too expensive, and now she has a lot of expensive moves. They pretty much Udana her at the very end. She became an Udana nerf that you never thought would come. So now it's one of those things where you have to play a little bit different than most, and you got to do certain combos, this and that. So that's why, I stick to Scorpina assist for this type of character who's really struggling in her moveset. Yeah, I know why I did that. That was just me derping. But yeah, much to be desired of this character again. She had a lot going for her. She's been like on the ladder for a while now. She always had her nice combos. She was very clean. Everything was very nice and wonderful. But in the end, when it comes down to it, when we can't even use ice mode to kind of continue our combo here, and ice mode's legit the only way to start a combo with energy mode and direct aim, it becomes a hassle with your energy, and that doesn't like help this character's case at all. So she kind of will slowly die on the ladder because seeing that move go up to a 5 is legit killed a little bit of her kit. Her whole kit got legit shattered by a 5 cost the freeze, where if the freeze actually stayed, there's a lot more to it. Like, this bread and butter combo will never change, but I honestly wouldn't mind if it was just a 5. But then that was a 5 they would have to work with direct aim, and then so on and so forth. All in all, like, Gemma's Gemma at the end of the day. There's just nothing really to this character that I can really say nice things. I mean, I just gotta just be blunt here. It's just she's not bad, but she's not that good anymore either. So she became mediocre for ladder play. I mean, nothing more I can really say about that. I feel like Mezagog is going to be a better character to play with on ladder with his insta blocks and his shield. So Mezagog has a lot more priorities than what Gemma has, with more damage on Psionic Blaster and all that. But Gemma, with this being her only bread and butter combo, it did like 13,000 damage, but Jesus, 13,000. We've seen characters at least do a lot. My Gemma at least has a little bit of her talent tree up too, so this isn't really like saying much about her character. So I'm not really like happy with the end result with Gemma. I mean, maybe Ice Mode could have been discussed a little bit more. Maybe just making Cyclone the 5 and, keep direct aim the 3, so it's like a one giant combo. I feel like Freeze Mode was like a little bit past its time, where you could have done that and this, but I guess they just wanted to nerf like the one move that actually gave Gemma her actual kit, which was Ice Mode, because Ice Mode always started up all Gemma's ultimate combos, and now that that's nerfed, Gemma just feels kind of basic at this point, and there's nothing really more I can really do with this character. Like, would I play her on ladder anymore? I kind of won't, because there's too many intervals that are affecting her energy moves, and 4s and 5s are ridiculous, as you can tell when we had that Zeo red fiasco. The 4s and 5s and were just like absolutely like stupid, like it didn't work for her character. And Gemma, well, she still has her Cyclone. I guess that's good enough. You just have to use more assist that prep the Cyclone. I was actually trying to block that in the end, but lo and behold, Gemma just can't cut it like she used to anymore. So we're going to conclude there, fam. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Until next time on our next review. Peace.